coming your way in 3, 2... Hang on, wait. Morning everyone. Today's day 7 of our road trip through Tassie. This is actually my last full day here. I'm flying out back home tomorrow. So one more full day, half a day tomorrow, then I'm out of here. This is our campsite last night. We're near Derwent Bridge, and we got in yesterday afternoon, pulled up by the river here. River? Lake? One or the other. And it's a decent little camp spot. A little bit of snow last night as well. There's a tiny little bit of snow left on the ground in places. Bit of a cold night, but we survived. But yeah, today, look, I'm looking forward to today. Last full day, then I'm gone. So let's see what we can get up to. Ever since yesterday, the lens in this little camera has been fogging up from the inside. So that's what this little dreamy look here is about. Hopefully it'll just fix itself. It fixed itself last night and now it's just sort of coming back a little slowly. Hopefully it'll get better, but that's what that is. It's a bit annoying, to be honest, but that's what you get. I think I'm getting a bit carried away. I changed my socks yesterday, doing it again today. All right, that's it for this camp spot. The van's packed up. Andrew's doing his usual thing in the back of the van, which is whatever it is. Alrighty. All right, the van's packed up. We're gonna hit the road. First up is petrol. We're down to a quarter of a tank. Bloody cold last night, so we had to leave the engine running so we could pump the heater for a while. I mentioned it snowed last night, right? Petrol, and then the plans, I don't know what the plans are. I'm driving though, so I'll figure that out shortly. We've just rolled through a town called Tarraleah, one or the other. It's a pretty impressive hydro pumping station there. Apparently, there's also a waterfall here. So we're gonna go shooting at the waterfall. I don't know if this used to be some viewing platform or bridge or whatever it is, but I mean, I could go up there, but I don't think I want to go up there now. Don't think I'd make it all the way over without a broken leg. Alrighty, here we go. Another waterfall, another viewing platform, and the sun's out, blue sky. Can you believe it? What do we got here? Ooh, that's actually not too bad. I gotta admit, when we rolled up to the car park here, I wasn't expecting much from this waterfall, but see, I've still got waterfalls from home in mind where they're just not much at all, full stop. So even an average waterfall in Tasmania is pretty impressive. these little things have started going wrong with my gear. Had the little frosting issue this morning. This lens cap keeps getting stuck, partially open. It's all right at the moment, but it's just all these little things. I'm just hoping that everything's going to hold on for another day and a half and we'll be able to make it out of here with some functioning equipment. See these things, these should be all the way open, but that's just not happening. Anyway, yeah, so these falls, we've come out to the falls, we're on the viewing platform, and we're actually above the falls here. Most of the waterfalls that we've got to on this trip, we're actually able to get down below and shoot back up at them. I think that is sort of my preference when it comes to shooting waterfalls, but saying that, it's nice to, I guess, be forced into some different perspectives and get some different, some different views on some familiar subjects. By the looks of it, we're in a pretty wooded area. By the looks of it, this is the only viewpoint that we'll get. So I think we'll all be shooting from the platform here. How's it looking from the air, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. What's wrong with your...
Yeah, exactly. I just said that.
All these rivers have these really nice ferns growing around them, and they make for a really nice sort of bird's eye view. These beautiful green floral patterns. So.
Actually, it's good for, poor folk like me who don't have a drone. Where we are right now, we can actually get almost a bird's eye view just from being here. So my eyes are finally open to this magical world and I'm seeing it from above.
Yeah.
This platform is one of the more mobile, sort of springy ones that we've got. Blah, 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 blah. Or springy ones that we've had while we've been here. So Andrew Marr is out the end, he's taken his shot. Myself and Andrew Dawes, we've got out of his way because every step that we're taking is just causing this platform to... I held a straight face for so long.
This is good for so long. I thought you might have just been ignoring me.
I was, and then it just got all too much. Now I'm going to do it all again. Andrew Dawes and myself are waiting very, very, very patiently off the platform while Andrew Marr does his bits to camera and takes his photo. He's got a lot to do, so he's a big deal, right? Not us two. We're amateurs. We're just small fish, so we don't have sponsors to thank.
Yeah, we're microfish. We're krill.
We don't have... Hey, do you have sponsors?
No.
Did you hear that?
No sponsors.
Did you hear that? Quick update on van life. How do you think we're going with three of us? And how does it compare to you and Hayley travelling around?
Oh, definitely having three people in the van is a lot harder.
Yes.
There's a lot more to consider. There's more room, there's more things, more food, all that type of stuff. We're using consumables more, but we're definitely doing good. We're on the right track. We're very respectful, considerate of one another, and we're just having a good time. And at the end of the day, you just got to have a laugh about it. So things are going good.
It's all good, isn't it? And this is comparatively a pretty quick, well, I'm here for 7 days. These guys are here for 9 or 10. So
10 days.
We can sort of put up with lowering our, is that right? Put up with lowering our standards for a little while while we're on the road.
Yeah, well, it's been 4 days since we showered, has it? 4 days?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Sounds about right. Hey, I changed my socks today.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Yeah. All right, couple of shots in the bag. I've gone for a horizontal and a vertical composition. Wide angle lens, I'm getting the whole of the falls in. It's nice having sort of that slightly different perspective, looking, not quite a bird's eye view, but looking down on the falls. There's a few nice, really green ferns right at the base of the falls, so I've included a couple of those at the bottom of the frame, and I think that just adds sort of a nice and a different element to it. I think we've all grabbed a few shots here. As we're just sort of still hanging around, I've just switched lenses again, and I really love the way that there's a diagonal line where these trees are growing out here. Just the way it sort of cuts across the frame like that. So I'm in quite close. You can sort of see, I've sort of isolated one or two trees on the right-hand third, and then the ones in the rest of the frame, you can pretty much just see the white trunks of them. So no sky, no foreground interest or anything like that. So it's just a nice simple shot, just some nice straight lines. I think it looks quite nice. All right, heading back to the van now. Time to grab a bit of lunch. Pretty good shoot, I think. I wasn't overly inspired to try and get too creative with some different shots. Not my favourite waterfalls that I've seen since we've been here in Tasmania. And on top of all that, all these little camera equipment issues that I'm having are kind of starting to bug me a bit, and that just adds that little bit of extra frustration when you're shooting. So, you know, it's nothing that you can't work around, but these things happen, so you just got to deal with them. All right, we've hit the road again. We've had a really quick lunch, so quick that we didn't even get to film it. Potholes everywhere. And now we're heading south. Which way are we going? Southwest-ish, I think, southeast maybe. This evening we're planning on stopping at the Sentinel Ranges, and what we're hoping for is a nice bit of clear sky up here. So we're hoping we'll get a nice sunset this evening and a nice look out over the mountains. So yeah, that's where we're headed. See when we get there. Alright, it's been a little bit of a drive since lunch. Oh look, we're losing it already. It's going already. We have driven through or towards near the Sentinel Ranges, and we're running late. We should have been here an hour ago. But yeah, basically we've been driving along and we've just decided to pull up to the road so we can grab a little bit of light in the sky while there is some left. And as you can see, these guys are rushing to get cameras on tripods and photos on memory cards. I'm going to do the same thing. That nice little hint of orange up in the clouds there has just disappeared. Tiny bit left over this way a little bit, but we had about, 3 or 4 minutes to work in to try and get a photo with some of that nice orange light in the sky. Probably hang around here for a little bit. What we did find though, on the drive up here, probably just a couple of minutes back up the road this way, is a good potential spot for a sunrise shoot. This hill here, just on this side of it, we'll head round there. So round this bend a little bit, a few minutes, and that should be a pretty good spot to catch the morning light hitting that side of the mountain. Got the time lapse on the go up here. This is what 2-minute noodles are good for. Couldn't find my little phone tripod in the car. It's somewhere in all that rush. Probably got kicked under a jacket or a seat or something. So somewhere in the car is my little tripod for my phone. 2-minute noodles will do the job instead. I don't think I've mentioned yet, Andrew here is vegan.
Full vegan.
Full vegan.
Yeah.
Vegan shoes and everything.
Yeah.
Not just what goes in his mouth. Don't go there. this Andrew and I have had to adapt a little bit to his habits, eating styles, but it hasn't been too bad. He's cooked some pretty decent meals while we've been here. It has been terrific. So that was a super quick stop by the side of the road to try and catch the last 2 or 3 minutes of light. Anyone get a shot?
I got a shot, no vlog. Don't come to my channel. Waste of time, ever.
Is that as a general rule, you mean? Yeah, okay.
No, but you work with rocks, so. Rocks have feelings too.
Don't belittle my rocks.
Yeah, come on.
All right, I think that's about it for today. A fair bit of driving today, but we did manage to get a couple of shoots in, which was good. Another waterfall, and then we managed to finally catch a little bit of a sunset, which was nice. Where we are right now in the Sentinel Ranges, we've scoped out a spot for a sunrise shoot tomorrow morning, which should hopefully be pretty good. So stick around for that video next week or whenever that comes out. Today has been my last full day on this this road trip. Got another half day tomorrow, and then I'm flying back home. Make sure you go and check out Andrew's channel. All right, your turn up you get.
Hello.
Andrew Dawes. Andrew Marr is also sitting. Here he comes. He's sitting in the back here somewhere.
Takes a giant while to get up.
Check out his stuff as well. I'll put links down below. It's been a pretty good time, and it's not quite over. A little bit more tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching. What else? We'll see you next time. Cheers.